This is a 3,000 point turn, but it is a very tight space, okay? I know that you are all just watching me to see how badly I drive this steam truck. This is the main entertainment value of this stream, right? Okay, so we've got some wood now, which is amazing. So I'm going to take some of that wood, pop it in. Can't even pop it in the stockpile over here. I might have to swap it for something else. Swap it for some coal or something. So now we definitely have enough to make another stockpile, which is all I really wanted. There we are. I think we might even have enough for 2. Let's have a look. Do I have enough for 2? Yeah, I do. Wonderful. Let's make 2. 2 big fat stockpiles for me. And like I say, I don't need the big lumber ones. I just need the normal sized ones. The 5x5s are fine, usually. I don't normally have all of this digging work going on. Okay, so I think this is now getting to the point where it's big enough for a stockpile. Is it possible to take wood roads and replace them with stone ones to reclaim the wood? Yeah, it absolutely is. Absolutely. You can change up anything, any roads that you want to. The dirt roads, obviously, you'd have to dig the dirt up and replace them. But yeah, you can take things. Yeah, those roads are just like lumber, not lumber, hewn logs. So you can just take them away and use them to build a floor or a house or whatever you wanted. So still got plenty of bacon, plenty of charred tomatoes. Camas bulb bake is getting a little low. There's a bison over there. I so want to hunt it right now. I can't resist. Little bison hunt. Hello, bison. How you doing? I should have downed it. Oh, there's like 2. Oh my goodness. Get back here. No, don't run over there. That's probably someone's property. Oh, I bet I'm going to claim now. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm not. Come back here. Don't have time for this. Even the rabbits run away. Really? What is that? That's, glowing blue. Oh. It's because that was the claim on it for some reason is bright blue. They must have put a claim on like 1 tile and then built a 1 tile big building. Okay, well that bison's going to get away for now. Maybe we'll go back later and grab it. Wasted my arrows, I don't know. Let's get that bit of dirt that I threw there earlier away. And I'm gonna try and pull this up the ramp a little. See if I can just let it sit there. And I'm going to just change that out for stone. Poor Sandman, I am so in the way. In just a second, that will be so much nicer to drive on and everything. Get my hammer out and I'm going to do a floor there, I think. We could do blocks or we could do floors. I never know which is better. I think in general, as long as the seam between the ramp And the block is good. That's the main thing. Right, let's see if I can get this stockpile down here now. Everything happened at once there. That was a bit weird. So where did it put it? You know what the best thing to do, if you don't know where something is, put something. Go into the storage from the workbench and it'll always be the top inventory that's got space. Which looks like it should be this one. Haha, and that's exactly where it was. So let's put a stockpile down and then our work will be so much easier. If we can. Which we can. Nice. I am too hungry to work. But we can start putting stuff in that stockpile. Hurrah! Which means we don't need the cart down here anymore either. Which means that's not going to be totally in the way all the time, which is very good as well. Although I imagine it's going to fill up quite fast, which is why I built the second one already. I am too hungry to do anything, apparently. Oh my goodness, I am so bad at doing anything except cooking. Let's eat salads and simmered meats. Yeah, as expected, this is already filling up quite considerably. But as expected, the work is going a lot faster. Except me putting stuff on the ground instead of in the stockpile, which is annoying. So yeah, I will probably be re-roofing all of this at some point. But until then, it will just be 6 high. So it'll be just slightly higher than the stockpile goes. I'll be putting walls in and everything. I want to leave a pillar in at least some of the corners. Because it's kind of holding my house up and I'm not entirely sure how that goes. This is so good. We're making such fast progress now. We've got this stockpile. So what I'm going to need to do down here is just get enough sort of probably masonry blocks, honestly, with all the stone that we're mining out. So I'll need to get a whole load of fibre, make it into mortar in my, well, I might pop a campfire down, make some campfire mortar, get some mortared stones and just build up a wall there. But what I'm hoping to do is just to leave the wall here. We kind of needed it to get to mine that out to get the stockpile in properly. That stockpile is almost full. That is so depressing. Narrow roads give you huge anxiety. Yeah. Ah, we seem to be one too high up. Oh well, never mind. We have broken through! To like the main entrancey bit. So that's the entrance to the basement. There we go. Oh, very wonderful. And we filled the stockpile. Hurrah! One thing I can do, if I pull the cart back up, we can actually now bring the trucks down. When you have a stockpile basement, you get a weird shuffling thing. Yeah. Right, so I'm gonna bring the car down now. I'm wondering whether to put that other stockpile up here. And we can start to shuffle things out. The downstairs one. I don't know how many other stockpiles we can reach from here, but if I can reach the empty one. Nope. But I can take truckloads of stuff up. There are a couple of ones that we can reach. I think we can reach the one above there. So maybe if I emptied that one out, we could shuffle again into that one. Yeah, we can absolutely do that. And then we can empty the stockpile from the bottom. I don't know why the stockpiles only take 5, so that's kind of annoying. I don't know if the bigger lumber stockpiles maybe take larger amounts. Not really sure. Joe, aka the Big B, times 100 bit cheer. Thank you very much there. Sandman is a mason as well. What? Oh, someone wants to know what color masonry blocks. Oh, just like grey would be fine. I'm sorry, I so many different chats I'm trying to keep an eye on and things, and I'm not very good at that. Even just to stream and do what I'm doing, playing the game, and watch one chat is hard enough without watching two. Red or white? I think red. I think red. Because I've got a brick roof. I've got a brick roof, and yeah. I think that would be really cool. And it would just be to like clad those walls like just around the edge there. Don't ask me why there's an upside down brick block there. I was getting fed up with brick blocks earlier and I was like, I got nowhere to put it, so I just put it on the side of my house. But there we are. I have cleared out that dastardly stockpile again, so If anyone is watching and you want to take away some stone or clay or anything like that, then do feel free to pop along and take it. No, I will be looking eventually to sell it on, but... So what I want to try and do is to try and see where the front is. Because I made a little... Oh, I'm carrying 20 stone, apparently. Okay. I made a little sort of dent. Oh gosh, we've got a long way to go because we're only at the front. This basement's going to be huge. This is the front of the shop. Sorry, the front of the bakery here. The baking oven part. So this is me going like under the shop now. As you can see by the changing floor. If I get that out of the way, I'll be able to walk along here. Does anyone know what's happened in the eco since spring of 2018? Gosh. I wouldn't even be able to answer that, I don't think. Because I just don't know, like, I don't know what it was like in spring of 2018. Because I played it ages ago. There we are, there's the front. So I know that I want to be... I want to see where the wall is. Probably have to replace a lot of this, like, dirt. I'm going to just smash this with a hammer, I think. Okay, so there's a what I believe is a wall above there. So I think we want to be in line with that wall. So I want to take out probably up to about here. I'm just going to mine it out so that Sandman gets an idea of how far forward it needs to go. I'm not going to block myself in. What do you mean? So as far as I'm aware, there is no stability issues in this. I haven't heard of anybody's like house falling in or anything like that. So hopefully, I've seen people digging bigger basements than this as well. I love that I addressed that before I even saw you say, how did you know that you're not going to drop the house on your head? I don't. Is the answer to that one? Needs to go in as a floor. That's all kind of messed up. I'll sort that out from the outside though. It'll probably be easier to see out there. I don't know how but yeah, we're getting there. We're getting the overall shape now. Alright, so the stockpile's full again. Okay, put that down there. Let's go see if I can make another stockpile somewhere. Do I have enough logs to make another stockpile? No. Is there any in my truck? Is there any anywhere else? Let's have a look. There's 20 logs in my truck. Wonderful. I mean, that's another 2 stockpiles worth. In the meantime, I think I could take some of that into the truck. Yeah. So let's take the truck down the ramp. And we'll take some of the stockpile away. That threw me up. Oh no, don't unbalance the truck, please. No, no, no. Right, so truck. I'll put the stockpile out the back then and move the truck around. And then, as I say, I'll probably take a load of truckloads of stone down to any masons that are purchasing it. Even if it's just for like their credits. Okay, that's as much as the truck will take. And then I'll probably try and empty that stockpile up there into any other stockpiles that are around. Can I get around here to get in my truck? Oh, okay, down the ramp a little bit more. Whoop, 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 whoop. I need more skills. I need truck driving skills. Oh, now I'm going backwards, forwards, backwards, backwards, forwards. Come on, you can do it. I did it earlier, but the problem is now I've got a truck full of stuff, so it's harder to see. Okay, let's try and do it blind. The sort of thing that might actually be easier to do blind. Why would this work earlier and not now? Ah. I turn around at the bottom? No. No, I cannot. Read Sandman's messages in chat. I'm trying, but all I can see is loads of messages from Moose. When was the last time? Oh, really? Come on. Why is it my trades now all of a sudden? Why did it switch to that? I have no idea why it does what it does sometimes. The chat can be very, very weird. Oh, in this chat. Okay. I have a large number of stock. Oh, I have a large lumber stockpile in one of my chests. Who gave me that? Oh, gosh. I'm going to have to try and turn this around at the bottom, but there's no room for that. At all. Look, see? That is the bottom. But maybe I could just leave the truck at the bottom and then eventually make room for turning, because I do need to make this large enough for turning space. Yeah. Which chest is it in then? Chat with bits is the only sure way. Oh, sorry, because that's when it makes a noise at me. I'm like, oh, hello. I have a stuck truck. I was taking all my attention. I see it. Yeah. Where am I going to fit this beast then? It's all very well give me a large lumber stockpile, but I'm not entirely sure I got room for one. They are huge. Okay, apparently it just about fitted there. Let's move all the teeny stuff into there. In fact, let's open the lumber stockpile. In fact, let's stand to the side because Sam has put stuff in there too. And just start moving stuff into there. Is this a loan, by the way? Because is that from you, Sandman? Because I can give that back once I've sorted out all of the stuff, because I will be selling it all on. So probably just a few cartloads of stuff. You have 4 more. I can keep it. Oh, thank you very much. This might be what I'll put in my basement then, in that case. And I'll get rid of all the other little ones. Because the clay stacks to 10 in it as well. Oh, thank goodness for that. Control, shift, drag. Oh, does that like take the whole stockpile or something? Oh, it takes all the stuff out. Thank you. That's super good. I can see why you guys were like so happy when you got the lumber stockpiles to start with. My goodness me. Right, now we need to make a turning circle down the bottom here for the trucks. So what I wanted down here was some like truck parking and stuff. But the trucks will be able to get around that corner, but they think they can only do it forward. So So there need to be space for them to turn. Wasn't what I meant to do. I meant to pick that up. You just heard people telling Avak that a lot of times. Alright. That doesn't surprise me. We are making such good progress because I've been streaming for 4.5 hours. An hour of that was spent just like mooching around, going to see people and all that sort of thing. So we've only really been working on this particular project for like 2 or 3 hours. And super good progress has been made. Thank you so much, Sandman. You've done such a good job. If you ever run out of like your millions of She-Lab credits, just let me know. So I expect I'll probably spend quite a lot of time on here tonight because I really enjoy this game and I'm getting really into it. So it's like, yeah, why not? Why not? And you guys might even be able to see the end of the basement. Because I think this should be large enough to put that large lumber stockpile in and probably still have a little bit of room out to the side here to put a little parking garage down there. That's what I want. I think that should be perfectly achievable. This should sort all of my storage problems out by causing lots of storage problems. Yeah, I'm just going to stand up the top and sort out the inventory. Please don't tell me that one's full. Okay, Sandman has already sorted that out. Okay. He's quicker than me. Ah. Large lumber is 11 by 11 by 11. So, yeah. Because I want it dug all the way forward anyway. So it's like basically under the shop. So that should be fine. And there's nothing to say it can't be a little bit bigger than the house. Getting a little bit of lag there, but I think we're okay. Oh, it's 11 by 11 by 11, so we need to go lower. Ooh. Height will be a problem. Okay. So we'd need to go like about 4 or 5 more down. So it's going to almost double the size of the project. Large lumber stockpile on the roof. No! Do you think if I wanted to have visible stockpiles, I'd be going through all of this? If it's 12 by 12, it won't fit inside the ramps to still allow... Just remember, though, I can go as far forward as I want, and I can go as far in that direction as I want. The only restriction is this wall and this wall around the ramps. So we could definitely go lower, and we could definitely go bigger. Would make my place stand out more. What a trolly thing to say. Troll. I tell you, troll. I'm going to get all the stone out of this stockpile at the front because it's not really meant for stone. It's meant for coal that people bring in. But like I say, I will have much storage for much coal. But I don't know if it's overkill. Because I'm only wanting it to store a bit of coal. That's so much easier. So I don't know whether maybe just having like 4 normal stockpiles down there would be absolutely fine. And don't worry about digging further down. I could always dig further down if I want to. Keep the lumber stockpile somewhere. I don't know. But it seems a shame to be given that and then not use it. And also the chat is like scrolled, so it's not giving me the latest messages, which is terrible. I need 3 by 3 stockpiles. Do 4 smaller stockpiles and then charge rent for the 2 you don't need. I don't know what to do now. I was too hungry to work. I meant to go get food. Yeah. Yeah, everyone's making everything out of concrete now, and I'm like, oh, I feel so behind. Those of you that were around earlier on, you might have seen that. I don't know. Chat is just scrolling. I've got no idea what's going on with it. It's awful. Okay, so I need a bit more fat in my diet right now. So I'm going to take some baked camas. That's quite fatty. Yeah, have a little bit more. Yeah. Keeping my skill gain up nice and high. In a couple of days, I'm going to take advanced cooking and then we'll be able to get Bear Supreme. Although I think we have to have a steel stove for that. So, but I'll be able to make like sweet salads and things like that, which will at my kitchen, which will be really good. And then probably a few days after that, I'll have advanced baking. But I think there's someone already on the server with advanced baking. I think somebody already has it. And yeah, their name actually is somebody. Okay, time to see if I can get this truck out of here. It's such a big digging project. I hope it's not too boring, but I'm gonna be super happy once it's done. And like, you guys want me to be super happy, right? Yeah. Of course you do. So this is truck turning place. Honestly, the worst part of all of this is when you're digging out the clay. Not the clay, yeah, the clay and the dirt and stuff like that. When you're actually digging, that is so much worse than picking up like a few bits. That's an axe. That's not a pickaxe. That's not going to do me any good. Okay, let's see if we can get the truck out yet. Might be enough. I expect I want to go forward some more though. So if I can go forward into this space here, then that'll be plenty of turning room. I like to just take all the green ones and then I'm left with all the yellow ones to chop up. Because green means you can pick it up, and yellow means it's too big to be picked up. And honestly, I have no idea what that chat's doing, but it's scrolling. It's like 100 different messages all came back through all at once. I hope I don't need to do a... restart or anything. No, I think it's okay. We'll see how it goes. If that chat keeps rolling, I might just have to re-log and just see if that helps out. It usually is pretty good. So yeah, anyone that is trying to chat to me at the moment in the main chat, I am struggling a lot with. It's being very laggy and weird. I don't know how many of you are just like watching this in the background while you're sort of playing on the server as well, but if anyone's trying to talk to me and I've missed it, I apologize, but it is weird. Dun, 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 dun. Found some iron down here. I think that's iron anyway. I don't know, like, I've never seen what an actual iron vein looks like. I don't know if that sort of crushed iron stuff is the iron in here or not. I am not in any way, shape or form a smith or a mason or a miner on here. Although that might be something that I would do in maybe like if we reset the server and did a future playthrough, maybe that would be something I would do. Just so that it was something different. So I'd maybe go into the smithing side of it. Yeah, that's crushed iron. That's what I thought. So do you have like a proper iron and like an iron that you dig out? Like in big veins?